Welcome to topic 5 on development planning. For all developing countries, this is a very important topic for discussion, and we want to understand how countries will plan for their development. And we are simply saying that a plan is a schedule of activities aimed at achieving a given goal or objective. And we have examples of different plans. Like, for example, in Kenya, we can have what we call the Vision 2030. And we also have what we call the Millennium Development Goals, MDGs. Those are examples of development plans that countries have been able to develop that is going to now lead them into a future that they have expected or they have planned very well. So when we come up with these plans, they can be short-term or they can also be long-term. And within the plans, we can also very importantly set out how we are going to achieve them. Now, different countries have come up with these plans. What would be the qualities of a good development plan for a country? Number one, a good development plan must be all-inclusive. That means in this particular plan, you need to be able to cover all the sectors. Cover education, cover health, cover tourism, cover infrastructure, what exactly you are going to be doing on those particular spheres. And the other one is that it should address current issues affecting the country, e.g., tackling issues of unemployment, poverty, and HIV and AIDS. So as we come up with development plans, we also need to put plans and strategies in regards to what project is going to create employment, for instance. And the other one is it should be able to show the cost and benefits that may result from the plan. The other one is objectives should be explicitly stated in simple and clear terms. The other one is that it should be realistic and able to be executed based on the available resources. And finally, it must be broad in strategy. Broad in strategy simply means we cannot have a plan and you are not telling us on how we are going to execute it. So give us a bigger plan, then break it down into smaller ones that are achievable, and also show us how we are going to achieve it. The other one is the need for development planning. Number one is to improve the creation and use of capital finances. The other one is to enable evaluation and appraisal of a country. To enable evaluation and appraisal of a country. The other one is another reason why we need development planning is it helps to reduce unemployment. So through development planning, then we can have plans and provide solutions for unemployment. And the other one is that it enables the creation of favorable balance in the economy of a country. Another need for development planning is it is able to assist in setting and implementing of long-term projects. It enables a country to attract additional funding. So with very nice development plans, then you can approach the people that we call development partners to assist you to be able to finance whatever is in deficit. We have mentioned that as we were discussing budgets. And then it enables the optimum utilization of resources of a country. And finally is it motivates a country's citizens and leaders to be able to work hard. Now, there are limitations and challenges of planning in developing countries. And one of it is insufficient and unreliable data. Such data reduces the accuracy of the plans. So what happens is that you need to have collected enough data. If we are talking about the development of infrastructure, you need to capture the data One of the things that has been bringing trouble in countries when they are doing development, like for infrastructure, they they will there will be need, of course, to do valuation of land, because remember, the issue of compensation has to come up. You cannot displace people and fail to pay them. So we have had governments taking long to pay these compensations. So what happens in the progress or in the long run? The pieces of land, land will always continue to appreciate, and the government is forced to look for more funds, because when it was the moment to pay, they did not pay. Uh, the other one is a general lack of appropriate, qualified, and experienced personnel. So we do not have people that can develop uh, data, that can develop information, or that can be able to develop appropriate plans. So we need very skillful people for that job. The other one is high levels of illiteracy in developing countries, put many people out of the reach of planners. And the other one is the problems of projection. Development planners sometimes become over ambitious, and some of the projects may fail to meet their expectations. We have seen projects failing because of them being whoever that was planning them was over ambitious. They exaggerated when it comes to the budgets. They exaggerated when it comes to the plans, and then that, of course, brings a problem. The other one is shortage of funds for implementing plans, and also lack of political goodwill. We have seen this very commonly. For example, for the change of government, projects are going to be discarded because the government has changed. So every government that is coming in place must have goodwill to continue to run the projects that the predecessors have done. And finally, is lack of productive project proposal. So we need to have a proposal that is productive, is implementable, is workable, in order to succeed in development planning. So that is the end of that topic. We will be discussing the next topic on money market.